Good morning. It is day 108 on the Pacific Crest Trail, and it's a lovely, cool morning. A little bit warm, but nothing too intense so far. We finally have a good view of Mount Shasta, as you can see behind me, peeking out through the trees. Still a little bit smoky. You can also see like there-ish where the line is but it's not too windy right now, so hopefully the smoke will stay away. I slept slightly better last night. I think I'm going to get a new air sleep pad. It deflated again. I just like smothered the valve in glue in the hopes that it would just like plug everything, but obviously didn't work. I have a feeling that where the bubble is, like the skin of the sleep pad itself also leaks air. Like you can see that it's like changed color where it absorbed the DEET. So I reckon there's some kind of little teeny tiny air bubbles escaping. But yeah, I slept better than I did the night before, so not the worst. I think I'm going to pick one up in Etna. There's like a gear store there, so I'm going to see if I can get one. I think call them today, see if they got one. But today, I think, yeah, 22, 23 miles, maybe 24 actually, because I think there's a campsite, although the good campsites don't start until like 24 miles, but we'll see. We'll see what the day holds. Um, I've set off in the middle today, so scale. So Birdsong left first, then me. Scales is confirmed the fastest walker in terms of like everyone's basic chill speed, and there's a lot of flat today. It's fairly cruisy, so I reckon she'll catch up with me, probably overtake me. Yeah, catch up with you in a bit. Hello again. Today ended up being pretty cruisy on the whole. Like it kind of flew by for the most part. Like so, we started at about 6 a.m. And we'd done at least 10 miles by 10 o'clock. Got to the lunch spot, a lovely river with a nice bridge to hide under for shade at about noon. Oh, maybe 1 o'clock, and we'd done like 18 miles by that point, and we ended up doing about 24.3. So, Scales and Birdsong have actually broken their record again, which is pretty cool. But we are all quite sleepy. Them because they've done like more miles than ever before, and me because sleep hasn't been great over the last few days. But also because we finished on a bit of a climb. I think it was about like 1,500 feet up in the last like 6 miles or so. So bit of a tough one to finish on, and it was still quite warm. But we got into camp before 7, so it's been nice and chill, nice and relaxed, and very easy to just start falling asleep. So I'm very much ready for some sleep tonight. Even had a nap at lunchtime as well. But yeah, started off this morning, had a lovely chat with Birdsong to begin with, just about like the new kind of group dynamic and like where we were kind of feeling about it, because none of us want it to go back to like the way it was. I'm very happy to just kind of go with the flow this time around, and if things change, that's okay. I think we were also talking about how having experienced independence and getting used to just kind of going with the flow, and it being reinforced that things might not go the way you initially planned, but they'll still end up pretty good. And then carried on walking, caught up with Scales where we was filtering some water, chatted to some other hikers a little bit, carried on, had a lovely lunch. I did some sock laundry because the dirt was starting to just like compact up within the socks and go into blister territory again, so that was nice to clean that off. It was very cold water though in the river, which was a bit of a throwback to the days in the Sierras. But then we carried on, only another 6 miles after that, obviously. Big climb. But yeah, it's been so cruisy. Like most of the terrain, it's either been downhill or like the gentle ups and downs that I love so much that keep the legs kind of stretched out and it doesn't get monotonous. It's just a good time, and it was lovely and shady for the majority of the day as well, which really made a difference. And plus, in between the last water and getting to our campsite, because it's a dry camp again, there were some blackberries, which were very nice. I mean, again, I only had like 2 or 3 of them because they were kind of on a precipice and I could have fallen down quite far. so I only got a few that were easily accessible, but they were worth it. It was a nice tasty time. So I think tomorrow should be a shorter day because the following day, Saturday, we're going to go into town, so we don't need to go too far because I think we're 24 miles from the road, and we don't want to get there in the evening, so somewhere around 20 miles maybe. See how we feel. Hopefully we'll feel slightly more rested in the morning. But yeah, I will see you there.